Scientists have discovered the remains of a weirdo sea creature with a tweezer snout that would have roamed the seas hundreds of millions of years ago. Known as thalattosaurs, ocean lizard, these reptiles measured up to 16 feet 5 meters in length and were around for about 40 million years during the latter part of the Triassic period, 251 million to 199 million years ago. They are known from a scant collection of fossils, but the find in Alaska provided researchers with the most complete thalattosaur skeleton unearthed in North America. The newfound species has a snout that dramatically narrows to a sharp point, giving it the appearance of a tweezer. It represents one of the youngest thalattosaur species in the world, appearing just before the group went extinct around 200 million years ago. Jim Bechtel, a geologist with the U.S. Forest Service in Alaska's Tongass National Forest, and colleague Gene Primicki discovered the fossil in May 2011 in a rocky coastal outcrop that lies underwater for most of the year. Researchers knew they would have to work quickly to excavate the skeleton before the tidal cycle submerged the site until the following year. "We rock-sawed like crazy and managed to pull it out, but just barely," Patrick Druckenmiller, director of the University of Alaska, said in a statement. They identified the find as a thalattosaur that would have measured 30 to 35 inches, 75 to 90 centimeters long when it was alive. Not only was it a newfound species and the most complete thalattosaur skeleton found in North America, it was also potentially the youngest occurrence of the group that we know of. In other words, it's one of the last kind of thalattosaurs alive before they went extinct. Thalattosaurs, of which there are around 20 known species, mostly from Europe and China, have varying shapes of jaws and teeth, possibly because they targeted different prey. Some of these animals have no teeth, some of them have blunt, shell-crushing teeth, some of them have pointed teeth, Druckenmiller told Life Science. The thalattosaur's skeleton had teeth in the back of its jaw, but was lacking teeth in the pointed front part. So it looks like they were using a wholly different feeding strategy that we have never seen before in this group or in any reptiles. Clues preserved in the rocks around the fossil suggested that the animal lived in a tropical coastal ecosystem that was home to coral reef habitats. Its pointy snout would have been well suited for combing the shallows and poking into cracks and crevices to dislodge small fish and crustaceans. Having highly specialized feeding methods likely helped thalattosaurs to thrive, but may have also doomed them when ocean conditions changed and disrupted their habitats. By comparison, marine reptiles such as ichthyosaurs and plesiosaurs survived the mass extinction that ended the Triassic, and they may have done so because their feeding behaviors wasn't as finely tuned as that of the needle-nosed thalattosaurs. Their environment changed so radically at the end of the Triassic that they simply couldn't survive, and the group went extinct.